Welcome back. Today we will be doing the twin flame reading for Leo for August. Um, Thank you to everyone who has come by and checking out the videos that I've been doing here in these twin flame readings with medium Jenny Lee. And if this is your first time, welcome. So these twin flame readings for anyone who is new are a little bit different. I pull one card for the masculine energy and medium Jenny Lee.
Pulls one for the feminine.
So, and then we kind of discuss those cards and see how they kind of play off each other and try to do something kind of unique there. Um, so today is the reading for Leo. You ready to get started?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we have already drawn these cards and did the reading, and I was on mute. So we're using
Take
the same
two.
cards. We're using the same cards, so we can just go straight into the reading.
Okay.
So I drew the Eight of Pentacles, and with the Eight of Pentacles, we have a lady wizard here who looks to be very hard at work. And what about you, Medium Jenny Lee?
I got the Nine of Swords, which is like worry, doubt, anxiety, depression. Yuck.
Okay. And looking back at Leo, oh, say, real quick. So looking at this Eight of Pentacles, we have someone who is working diligently here. They're trying to perfect their craft. We have to remember that the eights are kind of in the middle of the cycle. They are, being propelled to that nine, to hopefully that resolution of the conflict and the end of a cycle. But as me and Jenny Lee were talking, when we found out we were going to have to re-record this, looking back at Leo for July, the masculine energy had the Tower.
Dun
And
dun
so
dun.
everything came crumbling down. There was lots of turmoil and disruption. So this card makes a lot of sense because now
Mm-hmm.
this masculine energy is focused on trying to perfect
Rebuilding.
their craft. It's rebuilding, it's trying to perfect
Mm-hmm.
something that was broken. Um, but with the positive intent of just trying to move forward here, trying to perfect
Yes.
what they're doing.
And funny enough, the feminine for July for Leo had the sun, but the sun in this particular deck, even though she's shining brightly from within and exuding her love and wisdom to all, she also has she has the dark bird over her eye. And that's worry and doubt. And that's exactly what unfortunately has happened from last month to this month, dear Leo, for feminine energy. It's a woman who wakes up in the middle of the night. A nightmare has turned her room into a dark, frightening place. She is shaken from fear and worries. 9 pairs of eyes are watching her and won't let her rest. They symbolize the woman's anxiety and depression. It means anxiety, worry, nightmares, anguish, despair, and distress. So, Frosty, will you please read the little bit from your book about the critical eye for your card, please?
Yes. So what I was saying here is that if you examine each creation with a critical eye, you will learn to identify mistakes and ways to improve. So this is the Eight of Pentacles card for masculine energy. It's basically saying that you're working on trying to perfect your craft, and that you should examine each creation with a critical eye. But as we were talking about before, the feminine energy feels like she is under the
'Cause
critical
look at
eye.
all the frickin' eyes on her. Her whole body is covered with eyes, and they're critical eyes.
Hmm.
So it's like the feminine energy is feeling like they're the ones being critically examined. But we also were talking about how that is not the intention of the male, and that there
Of
really
the
just needs to
masculine.
be, yes, the masculine. Um, so there just really needs to be some communication between the two.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
for both, because
Mhm.
the feminine energy for Leo is doing some great things. They just kind of feel a little trepidation, putting themselves out there. And here for the masculine, I don't think they mean to over examine what the feminine is doing, but their tower just crumbled.
Yeah.
And so they are having to do some hard work. And so maybe that's putting the feminine energy kind of in a vulnerable, they feel like they're in a vulnerable position.
But there's good news here, feminine, because there's these beautiful pink flowers in the corner, which pink's all about love, hope. So there's still the goodness is still there. It hasn't been sacked away. You know, it's just needs some communication between these two people.
And so that is the reading for Leo for August. And we wanted to briefly mention that we just did a conversation with Charity Janice, who I think many of you are probably familiar with. So make sure you check out Charity Janice on YouTube. She does wonderful
Because
tarot
our
readings.
discussion was all about twin flame. It's a
Yeah.
whole hour of just twin flame discussion.
So if you want some information on what twin flame is, or at least what our discussion about what twin flame could be and what it means to different people, and even some historical kind of interpretation of how long has this idea of twin flame been around, then it should already be up at YouTube for Charity Janice. So go check it out and let us know what you think.
And China Frost is going to put it in the description box.
That's right. I'll put it in the description box.
And if you happen to be watching this at the beginning of August, Charity Janice is also going to be on our show, The Witching Hours, which is going to be over on my Twitch channel very soon to talk about some more weird stuff. So come join us.
Twitch TV /Medium Jenny Lee. So thank you everyone for coming by. Happy birthday to the Leos.
Yeah. And
we will see you all next time. Bye. If you like today's video, please like and subscribe, and you can check me out at Twitch TV at Giant of the Frost.
And find me on YouTube and at Twitch, Medium Jenny Lee. That's with an A, not with an E.